So, 2 months ago, Gary Bernier asked me to write an ad for a house. Traditional realtor speak wasn't going to work because it's kind of a shitbox. So, instead of pretending that it's not a shitbox, I embraced the fact that it's a shitbox. But who's going to want to buy a $500,000 shitbox? This guy, probably. So, with the help of Johnny Molson's beautiful voice to record this for me, this is what we came up with.
Calling all divorced dudes. Gentlemen, let us all take a moment and raise our glasses to freedom. You made it out, bud. Congrats. Now, you need a place to land. Introducing the LZ, the landing zone. Society teaches us that when you're not with someone, you are incomplete. You might partner with an incompatible person because you're terrified of being alone. When you don't love yourself, you find someone else to do it for you. You compromise your hobbies, opinions, individuality, and happiness. At the LZ, you don't have to compromise. You're free in a bachelor's playground made for grilling, building, lounging, and living your best life. Here's how. Shed the throw pillows, fancy vases, and happy family portraits. They're all lies. Put in a bar, a couple of lazy boys, a couch. Mount a flat screen. Throw up some speakers. Put on Seeger. The hardwood floors are made for risky business sock dancing. The LZ kitchen comes with a decent fridge, oven, and stove. Stack paper plates in the kitchen cabinets if you want. No one's gonna nag you about doing dishes. The updated bathroom has a large shower with built-in bench for relaxing and sipping shower beers. Thanks to the 2020 hot water tank, you can take your sweet time. 2 bedrooms, one for you and one for a game room, office, recording studio. This is the LZ. You are a sovereign nation, and that second bedroom is whatever you want it to be. The unfinished basement has a washer-dryer set and real Fight Club vibes. Can't say more. You know the first rule. Could also be a woodworking shop, photography studio, wine cellar, or practice space for your band. Hey, did you manage to keep your Harley in the divorce? Nice. Park it in the 22.5 by 15-foot garage with hydro. Work on your rig while blasting Whitesnake. Here I go again on my own. The LZ is surrounded by parks, trails, and around the corner from Niagara Parkway. Lots of outdoor activities for you and the kids when they visit every other weekend. No kids? Lucky. Put that would-be child support money toward a boat. The marina's only a couple blocks away. Out back is a large yard, a nice deck, and big trees for shade and privacy. Even a fire pit for you and your buds to hang around. You're going to be seeing a lot more of them now. The LZ is a refuge for your married friends when they need a break from their happily ever afters. Prepare yourself for all the I'm jealous confessions when they see you doing what you want, when you want, how you want. Because here, you answer to no one. Ready to have some fun? Come on down, grab a cold one from the fridge, and check out the LZ.
So, why did this ad work? Copy that is attention-grabbing and engaging is mostly about using proven techniques. So here's some of the techniques that I used. Deny a common truth. Usually, marriage is the goal and divorce is seen as a tragedy. But in the LZ universe, divorce is a reason to celebrate. It's the greatest thing that's ever happened to you. Contradictory statements grab attention. Plus, it's fun to play devil's advocate. You take a known truth, a conventionally held belief, and state the opposite. Then prove it. Because if you want to convince them, you gotta show your evidence. Repurpose the proven. This house for a newly divorced dude reminded me of this movie. A buddy comedy about a newly divorced dude trying to get his life back together. Thanks to his friends, his divorced life becomes one of fun and freedom.
I don't know how you could still be depressed. This is probably the best thing that's ever happened to us. Us? Yeah, us. Look, do not get selfish on me here. Okay, now stay with me. You put a bar in over there, right? A couple lazy boys, fill it out. You definitely need a smarter couch. You can put a hot tub almost anywhere in this place. Max, can you earmuff it for me? We are gonna get so much ass here, it's gonna be sick. I'm talking like crazy, like boy band ass.
That sounds like a lot of fun, but I need a little time to get my life back together.
What we need to do is throw like a big kick-off, like kick-ass party to start things off here.
Break
Don't
it
you
in a
think?
little, meet the neighbors,
Yeah.
right? Come on, Mitch. Huh? You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know.
Break
Stop.
it in.
Old School is a cult classic. If it worked before, it'll work again. Find something that's already been proven and steal from it. Speak their language. This ad is calling for divorced dudes. So, we should talk about what it's like to be a divorced dude. There are universal divorced dude experiences, and referencing them will make you sound relatable. It'll reassure the audience that you know what you're talking about, and it will help form a bond because you have shared experiences. Many times, speaking the language of a specific group includes using pop culture references. Use callbacks to something that is or was popular at one point. Pop culture references repurpose the proven because they are or were once popular, meaning they had appeal. But pop culture references, and this includes memes, are also a way of speaking in code. It's how you find your people. Because not everyone will understand or get your references, and that's okay. That just means they're the wrong audience. The right audience will understand your references. It's a way of qualifying and disqualifying. If you know, you're on the inside. And if you don't, you're on the outside. We like being a part of the inner circle. We love being in on the joke because we were designed to want to belong. Embrace the flaws. Just like the infamous scene of B-Rabbit's final rap battle against Papa Doc in the movie 8 Mile, Rabbit knows what his flaws are. So before Papa Doc can roast him, he roasts himself first, leaving nothing for Papa Doc to say that Rabbit already hasn't. If there are flaws, don't pretend they're not there. Talk about them up front before the audience gets a chance to. Spin it. It's not a flaw, it's a lovable imperfection. Or flip the script and turn the bug into a feature. Turn a divorce into a blessing. Turn a 2-bed, 1-bath shitbox into a bachelor's paradise. Anthropomorphize. When you attribute emotions, attitudes, and values to non-human things, it builds a connection with them. We name our cars, instruments, guns, boats, because we've developed special relationships with them. We consider them part of our identities. We rely on them. We name things and humanize them because of our deep-rooted need for social connection and belonging. And when something is humanized, it becomes more familiar and less intimidating. By the way, flaws are humanizing. Perfection is not. A perfect person without flaws is unrelatable, intimidating, and probably hiding something. And a perfect character without flaws is boring and forgettable. Because a perfect character cannot transform. Take your audience on a journey that changes them by the end. We started with divorce and despair, and we ended with freedom and happiness. Truly memorable stories and characters need transformation. If there's no stakes on the table, if there's no reason to change, then people will lose interest. All right, I'm going to do one more. And this is my favorite one by far. Never half-ass it. Always go full ass.
So much ass.
Don't chicken out halfway in. If they sense that you're afraid or insecure, you lost them. You gotta go balls to the wall with it. And don't apologize.